Look, it's simple. Cut off the head, feed it to the pig. Got it? Oh, hi. Are you one of those artists that like to draw using the grid method? Otherwise it's cheating. Personally, I don't use it myself because I find it a little slow and a little inaccurate, you know what I mean? So, if you insist on using it, this video gives you a couple of tips to kind of move it along and get it better, if you know what I mean. So watch the video. Watch the video!
Howdy. First of all, I'm going to explain to them folks who don't know what a grid method is. Secondly, I'm going to apologize to my American viewers for the cultural appropriation that this is. But it's fun. Thirdly, I had too many beans last night. Okay, them folks know what the grid method is. You might want to use the time code in the description below and jump to the appropriate part of the video so you don't have to watch me suffering this gas. Okay, the grid method uses a photo reference to draw from. You might be drawing on a canvas, you might be drawing on a board, but don't matter none. You first of all, like this picture here, you draw a grid of any dimension that you care on your photo reference or over to the top. And then second, you draw a grid on your canvas or your board or whatever you got on paper. You draw a grid the same dimension as the one on your photo reference. That way, you're just drawing one square at a time. Look where one line crosses your grid. Now, I see too many folks drawing using the grid method before they got the skill. Now, there's certain skill that's needed to draw using the grid method, and I see a lot of folks drawing when they don't have that skill, and to be honest, they come out with a bit of crap. The drawing's crap. And then, how are you supposed to draw if your drawing is crap? How are you supposed to draw a nice piece of drawing or paint a nice bit of art? If it's a portrait, how do you expect it to look like the person that is, you know? They might have a wrong mustache or their jaw might be too big for likeness, you know what I'm saying? So, that's basically what a grid is. Now, I'm gonna hand over to my next friend and he's gonna tell you a couple of tips to help you draw better if you're using the grid, okay? Thanks for listening, bye.
Right, I think that's on now. Hello, can you see me? Hello? Hang on, get a light on there. Oh, that's so bright. Oh, can you see me now? Right, I'm SHROCK. I think my friend Goss wanted me to help you with drawing using the grid method. I got a couple of tips for you. I think we'll jump straight to it now. Let's change the camera and get round to it now. There we go. Right, that's it. Is that it? No? Yeah. Right, so if we have a look at a photo reference, we can see that there are a few squares that have more detail in them. We want to focus on these, which leads us to a first tip of the day. Subdivide your squares. You basically want to look at where there's more detail. You want to subdivide the squares in there. So obviously, mainly around the T-zone of the face. Alright, once you've done that, you want to transfer the same lines across to your grid on your paper. Do it exactly the same way. Now bear in mind, you don't have to draw using the grid to exactly the same size. it can be a different scale but the same proportions. What I mean is you can use a grid to enlarge or scale down an image, as long as you have the proportions of your grids correct. So this first tip will get you a wee bit more accurate with your outline. Alright, in a previous video I mentioned using envelopes, which are a series of simple lines which enclose a shape that you want to draw. When you're using the grade method, it's a good idea to start doing it this way. That way it'll stop your drawing getting too tight right from the start. Doing it this way will help you learn to observe your shapes. If you want to learn to draw properly, this is a really good way to start, because it uses the same sort of skills you need. So simplifying your image this way is probably easier, because you're just drawing a series of straight lines at certain angles, rather than drawing complicated curves. It's easier to draw a straight line than it is to draw a curve. So once you're happy that you've got the main envelope and shapes of the drawing right, you can then start to put the details in. You can then start to put the curves in, and then the drawing goes on from there. So hopefully these tips will help you get some better results and improve your drawing while using the grid method. If you did find it useful, please leave a like and perhaps put a comment. Let me know in the comments below that it did help you. And good luck with your drawing. Have some fun. Also, let me know if you like to see more characters, or if you like these characters appearing in my new videos. Let me know in the comments below. Your watching is muchly appreciated.